So I decided to make a new piece for this guy. This guy with polyurethane bushing, and so I'm gonna have to fabricate an entirely new mount. Get rid of this shitty rubber mount. It's kind of worn out. So I got one plate made up like that to go from the diff. And I just did that. Here's the other one. Just did that by putting a little bit of paint marker on the end of these bolts and lining this up where I wanted it, and then marking it where the holes go. So gonna have, it's gonna be like this, and then this, and then I bought this guy, little sleeved bushing that'll go back here somewhere once I get that measured up. And it came with some ultra hard poly bushing inserts and a steel sleeve, or inner bushing, whatever you want to call it. So we'll just weld to that and call it a cigarette, and then we will probably cheech after that. So we got the two pieces cut out and the holes drilled in them. We're just gonna tighten her up and then tippy tacky a little plate onto whit like here, and then we'll build this half of it from there. So I'm making up this old back piece for this. The transition from the differential to the bushing. It's going to be something like this. The bushing down here, like that. And the old boy doesn't have a bandsaw, so we're using the old Sawzall here, because the grinder just takes too long. But chill. got this bad boy all lined up here. The old magnets to get these legs nice and 90 degrees. Gonna heat this bushing up first because my welder doesn't really like to weld this thick of steel, so gonna preheat it and then tippy tacky each one, and probably that'll be it for tonight. Here's the progress on this side of it too. The bottom of these legs will weld onto this flat face there, and then so that's where we're at with this end of the bracket, and then we'll make the other end next once we get this bushing welded onto that piece there. So got this piece finished up. There's going to be two parts to the bracket, obviously. This one's welded straight to the bushing, and the other one will slide on each side of the bushing there. So we got that piece done and welded up. And I'm just cutting out the holes right now for the plate that'll bolt to the frame there. So I just clamped it to the old bracket so that I can get the holes just right size and everything. And I'm just using a little Dremel with a carbide bit. So since they're oval holes, drilled it out first with a drill bit on the press there, and then we're just finishing up with this guy. So that's the progress.